Hello everyone, welcome to Unacademy Studios Race, which is the largest channel for UPSC preparation. And my name is Vijay Kumar and I am an educator on Unacademy platform for geography, environment, ecology and disaster management. And I am going to come up with some of the innovative courses on this Unacademy Studios Race channel. And in one such kind of course, the course is like Mastering Geography Through MCQs, which is presented by me. And I'm going to come up with many other innovative courses. Please hold on, whereby you would be learning geography just through this MCQs. You will understand lots and lots of definitions. Each and every corner of geography, it would be understood by following this MCQs lecture. So let me introduce myself. Clear? So I have did my BTech in civil engineering from JNTU Hyderabad. And also I have my masters in geography from Madras University, and I also have 5 years of immense teaching experience. Along with that, I have passionate towards teaching. That is the reason why I am standing in front of you on the Unacademy Studios Rise platform. And I'll give you some tips to follow, like through which you would be able to crack civil services. And one such kind of platform is Unacademy Plus platform. And on this Unacademy Plus platform, we have various courses made whereby daily more than 30 plus live sessions on different subjects of UPSC are being made on this Unacademy Plus platform. And on this Unacademy Plus platform, you will also have regular doubt clearing sessions on various subjects whichever you may deal with. Like if you are reading history, you would be having personal doubt clearing experience like sessions for every alternate days, and along with that you will experience good number of mock tests over here, which makes you to evaluate yourself. Like for example, if you are scoring 45 out of 100, then you will understand still you have to walk for 55 numbers so that you will reach the final destination. So this test which are present, they would be helping you in evaluating the things whichever may be present. Like mock test would be on the basis of NCRTs, on the basis of different books, different brand tests would be conducted, so that every time you would be evaluating these things. And 100% it is true that you will be experiencing personalized learning. This is an online platform, and majority of you have a confusion either to take online coaching and offline coaching. Let me say the difference. Like if you reach the offline coaching centers, what generally happens is once you listen the lectures and you would be out, and within 6 months you are out of the race. If you don't understand, you can go and reread and sit in the class or visualize the class. But online classes you can see n number of times, as many times as possible. So this is the major advantage you have through this online platforms. And one such kind of platform is Unacademy platform. So please try to subscribe to this Unacademy Plus platform. I'll make sure, like I'll explain how to subscribe this Unacademy Plus platform within the further minutes. Like these are some of the top educators who are dealing different courses on this plus platform. Along with that, like every individual subject is dealt by that particular expert in that particular subject, whereby he has imbibed entire knowledge of his. Like he had huge amount of experience which he has gathered through the preparation. Along with that, he might have learned many things which he has imbibed, and he will avoid the mistakes which he has done during his preparation. So this will 100% benefit you. Hence, try to come onto this platform to see the lectures of all these people who are present, who have made some of the awesome lectures on different subjects. Like it might be history, it might be polity, or it might be economy, it might be international relation, or it might be art and culture. Clear? Moving further, as I have mentioned about the mock test, you will be regularly having the mock test on the basis of NCRTs and different books, so that you will be able to evaluate yourself. Each and every corner of every textbook is compensated with a question. Hence, with that, in my lectures also, I have prepared many MCQs from different sources which are available all around in the market. I have gathered all the MCQs and I am presenting in front of you. So this lecture series of Learning Geography Through MCQs will 100% help you in preparing the geography as one of the disciplines in your general studies paper 1. And let me show you the process how to reach the Unacademy Plus. Like just go to the Play Store and drop Unacademy Learner app and just click on the install button, and when the app would be opened, you would be redirected to this page, and to the bottom of this page you will find a plus symbol. So just click on the plus symbol over there, and when you click on the plus symbol, you will be redirected to this page, and when it would be redirected, clear, hence click on UPSC CSE, clear, Union Public Service Commission Civil Service Examinations. So, and click on the get subscription button. So these are the things which you have to pay on the monthly basis and on yearly and quarterly basis. My best suggestion for students is take either 12-month or 24-month course, because like the rate is very nominal. For 12 months it is just 35,000, clear, which is very nominal when compared to the rest of coaching centers. Along with that, if you see the 24-month course, clear, it is somewhere around 56,000. So I'll advise students who are starting their preparation right now, clear, so take the 24-month course. People who have already started, better you go for the 12-month course. So what generally happens is, when you start your preparation, write this day, clear, so this day will ensure you will be getting huge number of benefits for 2 years from the starting date, and you can write two times you can write this UPSC civil services. And people who are sitting in front of me who have not completed their graduation, they can go with the 2 years course, whereby within the first attempt they can crack the civil services. And just click on this and press the continue button. So hence you will be redirected to this page, and the amount which you have to pay is 35,000 to the Unacademy Plus platform. And if you use the promo code as Vijay, clear, so you will be getting 10% of excess discount on this. So when you use the promo code and when you apply it, the direct rate will show as 31,500. By using the promo code Vijay, you will be getting the direct 10% discount on this particular value which is present, and just proceed to the payment. If not so, you can use this promo code for, clear, 24 months as well, 24 months, clear. So when you use the promo code and when you click on the apply button, see what happens. The 56,000 directly changes to 50,400. Done. So this is what happens. Hence here you will see the referral code applied successfully, and you can continue with your payment. So using the code called as Vijay, you can take the direct benefit of 10% apart from the discount which is provided by the Unacademy Plus platform. And let's move into our lectures. Awesome lectures, clear. So I'll give 30-second time for every question. So try to drop the correct option in the comment section. Then we will discuss the question. These regions are hot and receive heavy rainfall throughout the year. As there is no particular dry season, the trees which are present, they do not shade their leaves altogether. This description matches. Clear? He is explaining like these regions are hot, heavy rainfalls throughout the year. Clear? And there is no particular dry season. No dry season, every time hot, every time we receive precipitation. And what else he is mentioning? The trees which are present, they do not shade their leaves altogether. It means trees would shade their leaves, but the thing is like they won't shade in particular, like every tree doesn't shade in particular season. Different species would be like shading their leaves in different season. This description matches. This description matches these following given options. Which of the following given options matches the description which is given? Just comment the option which you know. Clear? So now I'll explain what actually it is. In the equatorial region, what generally happens is we have maximum insolation, hence hot condition, maximum evaporation, hence precipitation condition throughout the year. We experience 4 p.m. rainfall over there. And along with that, no dry season is present. Like throughout the year, if you see, more than 300 days of precipitation is present in the equatorial region, and hence the forestry is very dense in nature. You would be like, even the sunlight sometimes they doesn't reach the ground level. That kind of huge dense canopy of vegetation is present. And the answer for this question is tropical evergreen forest. They are called as evergreen forest just because they doesn't like they it is called as evergreen, like it looks evergreen every time, so that different leaves shade in different seasons. That is why they appear every time. When you see from the top, they appear evergreen in color. If you want to visualize the tropical evergreen forestry, clear, see, look how dense it is, clear. So the entire canopy, you are easily able to tackle this, clear. So this type of dense vegetation is found, hence the answer is tropical evergreen forestry which we have, clear. Next, move to next question. Clear. What is biodiversity? Clear. The combination of biotic components and abiotic components living together is called as an ecosystem. Clear. And this would be very diverse. Reading about the biotic components in diversified way, this is called as biodiversity. And hence when you see the options, the biodiversity is maximum in which of the following given. So in deciduous forestry, what generally happens is, what is deciduous forestry? These deciduous forestry, they will shade the leaves in dry season in order to overcome drought like situations. Hence they will shade their leaves in the dry seasons in order to overcome the less water availability. Hence this deciduous forestry could not become the answer. Why? Because deciduous forestries, as they could not protect their leaves, we won't find the leaves even. How come the biodiversity would be more? And the land of alpine meadows, it is also not the perfect answer. Alpine meadows, they are found at an elevation of 3000 to 4000 meters above sea level. Like on the mountainous forestry, we will be finding the alpine forestry, and boreal forestry is also same. So hence the biodiversity is maximum in the evergreen equatorial forestry, clear. Hence option 2 becomes the answer. What is the reason why we have maximum biodiversity in evergreen equatorial forestry is, clear, these regions, the equatorial evergreen forestry, as I have mentioned, they experience huge rainfall, they experience warm temperatures, and they support the biodiversity. Hence in any of this, rainfall is least and warm temperatures are not present. Here the rainfall would be least, hence the rainfall is maximum, and we receive warm temperatures in this region, which would supporting the biodiversity aspects of that particular region. Hence option D is the right answer for this. Let's move to the next question. Keenly observe this question, you may get confused over here. So you would be getting confused with this. You will eliminate one particular forestry from this, that is for sure. Let's see what is eliminated and what is present. Clear? So in this, they have given tropical evergreen, temperate evergreen, tropical deciduous. In which of the following the hardwood trees are useful for making furniture? If you see, in tropical evergreen forest, as we have huge rainfall, the density of the, we would be finding hardwood trees over there. Hence tropical evergreen forestry becomes the answer. And tropical deciduous, they would also have hardwood. And temperate evergreen, they would be having combination of hardwood plus softwood. Please remember, temperate evergreen forestry, they have combination of hardwood and softwood. When you might have seen this option, clear, you might have eliminated this option directly, because here you might have assumed in that way, as they are in temperate locations, they might only have softwood kind of thing, which you have mostly studied. But temperate evergreen forestry, they will be having hardwood along with softwood. Softwood is used for paper making and hardwood is used for furniture. And you might also have got a doubt, like, tropical evergreen forestries which are present, they have hardwood but they are not commercially viable. In general, maximum hardwood which is present in evergreen forestry, they are like equatorial evergreen, like near to that of equatorial region, the hardwood which is present, that is not commercially viable. But tropical evergreen forest which are present, they are economically viable. So here I have mentioned tropical, it is not equatorial evergreen forest. It means the forestry which comes between the tropical location, the evergreen forestry which comes between 23.5 degrees north to 23.5 degrees south, all the evergreen forestry comes into picture. Hence that hardwood is economically viable. Because you might have got a doubt here, like tropical evergreen, like if you might have eliminated this option and this option, you might have chosen B as the perfect answer for this. But tropical evergreen have hardwood, they significantly contribute for manufacturing furniture and also used for building materials. Clear? So tropical deciduous, tropical evergreen, temperate evergreen forestry, all the given options are absolutely true. Hence all of these are perfect answers for this. Clear? So you can see some of the species which are present in tropical evergreen forestry. You will find mahogany, ebony and rosewood. In deciduous forestry, you will find sal, teak, neem and shisham. And in temperate evergreen forestry, you will find oak, pine and eucalyptus. So these all are hardwood species which are highly valuable, highly commercially valuable across the world. Done. And let's move to the next question. Yeah. Just 30 seconds time. Just make the comment, like the option whichever you may feel is the perfect answer. Please do comment in the comment section. Clear? The primary productivity of tropical rainforest is lower when compared to that of temperate rainforest. What is the major reason? Clear? In tropical rainforest, what I have said already, we have huge precipitation, like daily 4 p.m. At 4 p.m. we would be finding rainfall, which is convectional rainfall. Hence, dense vegetation cover in rainforest. This is not the reason for primary productivity. Hence, this is not the option. And practice of slash and burn agriculture in tropical regions. Hence, this is also not an option. Why it is lower in tropical rainforest? These two appear very illogical in nature. Done. And when you see low microbial activity in tropical regions, this is also not suitable answer for primary productivity. The answer is intense leaching of soil in tropical regions, tropical rainforest. As we have maximum precipitation in the tropical regions, in the equatorial rainforest or tropical rainforest, the nutrients would be however washed away. Along with that, silica would also be washed away. Hence the soils become very marshy and hence these regions experience very low productivity levels. Please try to remember this. It is because of non-availability of soil in these regions, because of process of leaching. So what is leaching? Leaching is a process through which silica and nutrients would be washed away from the topmost layer of the soil, where the soil becomes very marshy with the absence of nutrients as well as absence of silica content in it. Clear? Hence option A is the perfect answer for this. Next question. "30 seconds time. For every question, I'll just give you 30 seconds. You have to solve it. Because in UPSC, less than 1 minute, like it's more than 1 minute, sorry. So approximately think it as 1 minute you have to solve this question. So here make a practice of solving the question within 30 seconds. Clear? Do take the risk. If you are not taking the risk, you are already in the risk zone. So take the risk, solve it within 30 seconds. Clear? The rich growth of tropical vegetation can be attributed to which of the following factors? The rich growth of tropical vegetation, as I have mentioned, like it may be evergreen, it may be deciduous. The hot and wet climatic conditions throughout the year. because these tropical regions would be experiencing most of the hot climatic conditions. Hence we can easily say that like these regions would be experiencing huge amount of evaporation, hence wet climatic conditions are prevailed. This is absolutely right. And as discussed, fertile and nutrient rich soil. So this is absolutely wrong, because wherever, please do pre-assume this directly, like wherever we have maximum precipitation, these regions are not nutrient rich, and these regions doesn't find fertile soil. These regions doesn't find fertile soil. As what happens is, as because of maximum precipitation discussed, more than 300 days of precipitation, the fertile and nutrient rich soil is not available, hence this is not the answer. Next, they have mentioned like because of the frequent seasonal change helping in nutrient absorption of the soil. And if you see the frequent nutrient change, like frequent seasonal change, which doesn't even help the nutrient absorption from the soil. Clear? So if you see the frequent seasonal change which is present, that is absent, because seasons are not frequently changed. They are changed but not frequently, which at all doesn't create the nutrient facility. So hence option 3 is also blindly wrong statement, and it is only one which is the perfect answer for this particular question which I have been given. Here, and C is the option for this. The next question. Consider the following about a region from the list ones listed in the options. Clear? So he is explaining two statements over here. What he is explaining, like it has the least mean annual precipitation. So 100% it can't be tropical rainforest. Hence option C is eliminated. And it has high mean annual temperature. Clear? What is annual temperature? Annual range of temperature is the mean taken for maximum temperature month and minimum temperature month. That is what the annual range of temperature is. If you see, it has high mean annual range of temperature, and hence coniferous forestry which are developed on the hill slopes and temperate forestry which are developed on the high latitude regions should not be the answer for the given description. It is only the grassland which receives very least mean annual temperature, like mean annual rainfall. That is the reason why forestry is not developed in that region. We would be having development of grasslands instead of forestries, and instead we would be finding the scattered trees here and there. We would be finding scattered trees here and there. So trees are very less, and mostly it is grassland which is covered. Hence option A perfectly suits. And also this grasslands will experience high mean annual temperature, like they would be experiencing hot summers and dry somewhat cooler winters. Done. So annual range of temperature is also very high, and hence the grassland becomes the option for this question. And if you see, we have some of the grasslands which are present in this region. Clear? They are tropical grasslands. They are tropical grasslands. Clear? They are well distributed. This tropical grasslands well distributed over here. These are the grasslands. Clear? So these grasslands which are present, they are located to the continental interiors, and these tropical grasslands, they will act as a transition zone from equatorial type. Here whatever portion I am shading, that is equatorial type of climate, and this grassland which is present, it acts as a transitional zone for the desert type of climate and equatorial type of climate, which we will be seeing in the further questions. So these are the grassland availabilities around the world where the shaded portion is visible very perfectly to you. Hence option A absolutely becomes the right statement. The next question. Consider the following statements. Natural vegetation depends on variation in climate alone. Alone. This is the keyword. See, no natural vegetation on this world, clear, is dependent upon the climate alone. It is also dependent upon the soil which is present. Hence, the natural vegetation which is dependent upon the climate alone is absolutely blindly, it is wrong statement. So in UPSC generally, whenever you see such kind of options, right, they are absolutely wrong. Clear? Climate alone, or this is only, this is the perfect figure. If such kind of questions whenever they are asked in UPSC, please check out the previous year questions, you will know this. Whenever they presumably say this is the only thing, this is the perfect statement, this is the kind of factual information, absolutely that would be wrong. Clear? So whenever you get such kind of options using the elimination method, eliminate the options and try to get the answer right. Clear? And next point, the tropical evergreen forestry are found on the western slopes of the Western Ghats. Is it true? In India, do we have tropical evergreen forest? Yes, it is absolutely true. Why? Because in India, what generally happens is these are Western Ghats. Clear? And onto this Western Ghats, what happens is when the monsoonal winds would be entering India, these monsoons will create huge amount of rainfall on the western side of Western Ghats. Why? Because this western side of Western Ghats is the windward side of Western Ghats, and back to this it is the leeward side of Western Ghats. Hence what happens is, near as monsoon is the very good example of orographic rainfall, whereby orographic rainfall creates huge rain on the windward side, and hence these regions experience 200 to 250 centimeters of rainfall annually. Average annual rainfall is 200 to 250 centimeters. Hence obviously, as the precipitation is good on the western slopes of Western Ghats, we experience evergreen forest trees. Clear? Hence this statement is absolutely true, and only 2 is the perfect option which we have for this question, and hence B is the right option for this question. Clear? See, this is the picture from Western Ghats. See how much dense it is. Clear? So as the tropical equatorial rainforests are located, see all these forestry ranges, see how they are very huge, how they are very dense enough. Clear? So let's move into the next question. This is somewhat interesting. Read the question perfectly. Read the question perfectly. Again, I am saying. Yes, done. Here, the question is like, temperature of equatorial regions is moderated. Moderated. As it is not high, it is not that low. It is moderated. It means what conditions would make the equatorial temperatures to be in a moderate way as maximum insolation falls. So what are the reasons? What are katabatic winds? Clear? They are nothing but the winds moving, the descending winds are called as katabatic winds. They are not present near the equatorial region. Near equatorial region we have ascending winds, not the descending winds. Hence this can't become the answer. Clear? So northeasterly trade winds. Clear? So northeasterly trade winds, generally if this is the equator and this is Capricorn and this is Cancer. Clear? So these are northeastern trade winds. Clear? So northeastern trade winds, they moving towards equatorial regions, they never moderate the temperature, they instead create the dryness. They doesn't even reach the equatorial region. Reaching to the 5-degree latitude, they directly ascend upwards. Done. So hence this is not the perfect option. And hence near the equatorial regions, if you see on the globe surface, there is no cold oceanic current which is present. Hence cold oceanic currents can't become the answer. The only answer is the cloudiness and heavy precipitation which happens on the daily basis, whereby cumulonimbus clouds, most number of times it is cumulonimbus clouds, it creates precipitation, and the precipitation, as we have discussed, it is 4 p.m. rainfall which have over there. These conditions, clear, we have a concept of evapotranspiration. So please try to understand this concept later on. So if you want to understand this kind of concepts called as evapotranspiration, just come and visit. Like I have started a course on Unacademy Plus platform, that is mastering climatology within 30 hours. So just by mastering this climatology, you can understand such kind of keywords which are present. So try to understand those kind of keywords which are present. Clear? So in this way, it is the cloudiness and heavy precipitation which makes the moderating of temperature near the equatorial regions. Hence option A is the perfect answer for this. Next, let's move to the next question. Savanna climate. Hope you have heard about this. Clear? So I'll give a clue. Savanna climate, savanna climate. Here I am giving a clue. Savanna climate. What is savanna climate? Tropical grassland. Tropical grassland. He has given the question on tropical grassland. Hence, what is the option? It is the transitional type of climate between equatorial and hot desert. Just few minutes before I have discussed this. Clear? Now you can't make this question wrong. Done. So hence this is absolutely right statement. Clear? They are confined to tropics between like with distinct wet and dry seasons. Clear? If you see, as I have shown the image, clear? So they are, here we have equatorial forest and here we have desert. These are acting as a transition zones. Clear? So here you have Sahara desert, here you have equatorial type of climate. Here you have desert and there is no equatorial type of climate. So wherever we have equatorial type of climates, they are acting as distinct vegetation, and along with that, they said that they are confined to tropics with distinct wet and dry seasons. Do remember this statement. Again, this statement is going to be repeated in the further questions, and don't get wrong in that kind of questions. They are transitional zone. This is clear, right? Savanna type is transitional zone. Blindly remember this statement. Grassland, like equatorial region, dense vegetation. Do remember in this format. Dense vegetation, grassland, desert. It's very simple, right? Huge forestry, grassland, desert, FDG. Clear? There is no logic here, but you remember in this way. Clear? FDG doesn't make any sense of logic over here, but do remember this. First forestry, then grassland, then vegetation. This acts as transitional zone between them. Clear? Hence one is right. And confined to tropics with wet, distinct wet and dry climate. They take wet climate, they take dry climate. So hence they have two distinct climates. Do remember in this way. Try to remember this logic, and hence option C, that is both statements which are given relating with the savanna are excuse me, are absolutely right. Let's move into the next question. The next questions are mostly made on grasslands. Don't try to get them wrong. So steppes क्या होता है? Like what are steppes? Clue दे दूं? Temperate grasslands. ये मेरा पुराना लेक्चर्स में भी डिस्कस किया था कि steppes क्या होता है, उसका डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन भी दिखाया था, जो पहले MCQs का लेक्चर है. Please go and visit those lectures. Clear, you will understand what steppes is. And your time is up, my dear. So what's the option? Steppes receive rainfall throughout the year, unlike savanna. Yes, this is absolutely true. They might not receive more like savanna, but throughout the year rainfall to hoga. Like option 1 is true. Savannas lie near the equator and are warmer than steppes. This is also true. Larger plants and trees can grow more easily in savannas compared to the steppes. Hence, this is also true, because as maximum precipitation, clear, as maximum precipitation is received by savanna, future like precipitation, the aspect of grassland growth is very high. So it's like they receive rainfall throughout the year. That's it. Steppes receive rainfall throughout the year. But when you compare the annual precipitation, savanna का ज़्यादा होता है. Steppes का नहीं. Steppes receive throughout the year, but savanna has larger precipitation. Hence, all the three statements which are given, they are absolutely right. Like savannas lie near the equator and warmer than steppes. This is a pure logic which you can apply. Where precipitation is throughout the year in steppes and savanna has dry winters. But do remember, savanna has an average annual precipitation more than that what called as steppes. Do remember this statement. Again, this statement is going to repeat in the next questions. Hence, all the three options which are being given, they are absolutely right. And hence option D comes into picture, which is the perfect option for this particular question. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन अगेन सवाना पे. अरे यार क्या हो रहा है, पूरा सवाना सवाना सवाना. What I am trying to do is, in my previous lectures I had a mixture of all the questions, but from this lecture क्या होगा, like I'll take a topic and I'll get interesting more and more questions on that particular topic, so that वो आपका माइंड में पूरा घुस जाए. like फिर भी like यूपीएससी में कभी भी सवाना बोल के दिखे ना, आपको नींद में भी ट्रॉपिकल ग्रासलैंड याद आना है. क्लियर. सो यू हैव टू गेट इन योर ड्रीम्स एज वेल. जब भी अगर नींद लाइक रात में सोते रहते ना, लाइक 1 बजे 2 बजे, तब उठ के जल्दी बोल देना कि यार ये सवाना क्या होता है, सवाना क्या होता है, ट्रॉपिकल ग्रासलैंड होता है, ट्रॉपिकल ग्रासलैंड होता है. डन. सो सवाना कैन बी बेस्ट एक्सपीरियंस्ड इन सूडान. एक चीज बता दो यार, लाइक सवाना इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज Sudan type of climate, Sudan type of climate, because it is best experienced in Sudan. Why? What is the reason why it is mostly experienced in Sudan, and isko why this has got the name called as savanna type of vegetation? Clear. So dry and wet seasons are most distinct in Sudan. Is this a characteristic of savanna? Let's go to back lectures, like we will check the previous questions. Clear. Confined to tropics with wet and dry season, इसको हमने बोथ दिया था ना. हेंस अब देख लो क्वेश्चन, फिर से दिखाता हूं. 11th क्वेश्चन, ड्राई एंड वेट सीजन्स आर मोस्ट डिस्टिंक्ट इन सूडान. क्लियर. सो ये आंसर के लिए ये ऑप्शन नहीं हो सकता शायद. let's see what's the next option is. Like trade winds do not alter the climate of Sudan. Trade winds do not alter the climate of Sudan. This is not appearing logic, right? Because trade winds, they generally create much precipitation on eastern margins and they create very less precipitation in western margins. Grassland में तो बहुत कम influence करते हैं trade winds. Clear? So this can't be the option, right? There is no wet season other than occasional precipitation in Sudan. So this is also not true. Sudan experiences very good climatic condition. Precipitation होता है due to its smaller geographical extent. ये तो blindly wrong है. Clear. That is blindly wrong. Clear. Hence only left out option is savanna can be best experienced in Sudan because Sudan experience dry and wet seasons. Clear. As I have already said that this savanna, the tropical grassland, they would be experiencing the perfect dry and wet seasons. Clear. Let's move into next question. फिर से savanna आएगा, याद रखिए. Again you are not going to make mistake. You have done the mistake now. Again you are not going to make the mistake. Let's see the next question. अब आएगा मजा लाइक टेम्परेट ग्रासलैंड्स पे. देख लीजिए क्वेश्चन को. Temperate grasslands are generally found at the edge of the continents in the mid latitude zones. किसको पता है? हमें पता है कहाँ पे है. जनरली एक चीज याद रखिए ना, एक टेबुलर कॉलम दिखाता हूं, उस पे आप लाइक ये माइंड पे पूरा प्रिंट कर दीजिए. डन. डायरेक्टली यू प्रिंट इट इन योर माइंड. इससे आपको जो भी करना है लाइक इट अपीयर्स वेरी इजी. लाइक डिग्री बता देता हूं, लाइक 0 to 5 डिग्री, ये हो गया 30 मान लीजिए, 45 मान लीजिए डिग्री, 65 मान लीजिए, 65 से 70, लाइक ये 90 मान लीजिए. डन. अब देखो लाइक 0 to 5 इक्वेटोरियल क्लाइमेट होगा 100%. कहाँ पे भी ये लैटिट्यूड्स एक्सटेंडेड है थ्रू आउट द ग्लोब. 0 to 5 डिग्री इक्वेटोरियल टाइप ऑफ क्लाइमेट, हॉट वेट वेदर टाइप ऑफ क्लाइमेट. अब आएगा मजा नेक्स्ट 5 to 30 डिग्री. ये इसको बोलते हैं हम ट्रॉपिकल लोकेशन. ट्रॉपिकल लोकेशन यहाँ पे हमारे को होगा डेजर्ट टाइप ऑफ क्लाइमेट वेस्टर्न मार्जिन में, एंड बीच में होगा सवाना टाइप, क्योंकि यहां से बारिश नहीं आएगा, यहां से बारिश नहीं आएगा, तो ऑब्वियसली मॉडरेट बारिश से सवाना ट्रॉपिकल ग्रासलैंड ही बनेगा. Like here you have monsoonal type of climate. On the tropical locations you have monsoonal plus maritime type of climate. Clear. On this edge. And in temperate latitudes 30 degrees के ऊपर क्या होता है, like यहाँ पे होगा Mediterranean type of climate. Clear. Where winter rainfall होगा, viticulture होगा, याद रख लीजिए. यहाँ पे होगा steppes, temperate grasslands. Clear. So no precipitation from this margin, this is continental margin. and hence eastern margin पे होगा China type, Gulf type, Natal type of climate होगा, like throughout the year precipitation आएगा China, Gulf and Natal. And here we have a British type of climate, here we have Siberian type of climate, here we have Laurentian type of climate, and on the top you have tundra type of climate, you have tundra type of climate. Clear? So ये chart को ना याद रख लीजिए आप, ये like this particular chart, you keep it in any continent, those particular vegetations would come. Like for example, put it in North America, like here you have desert, and in between you have prairies, and here you have Gulf type, and on the top British type, and side Siberian type, Laurentian type, and tundra type. Clear? And adjacently here you have deserts, and here you have tropical grasslands, and also maritime type of climate. Clear? So make this block sure that it fits in that particular continental latitudinal extent. So you will brilliantly answer every question which is related with this. Clear? So please try to remember this, read repeatedly, try to visualize this particular block, you will understand what actually it is. Clear? So moving further, found at the edge of continents. Are the steppies found at edge of continents? No, they are continental margins. They are nutritious and short in height. As this is true, temperate grasslands will grow slowly, but they are highly nutritious when compared to that of tropical grassland. They are flooded in most of the season. अगर बारिश ज़्यादा हो ही नहीं रहा, तो floods कहाँ से आएंगे? Then, so floods कहाँ से मिलेगा? बारिश जो मिलेगा वो भी limited बारिश होगा वहाँ पे. So वो बारिश से लेके grassland बनेगा. तो flood तो दूर की चीज़ है ना? तो flooding is not going to happen over there. Like option 1 and 3 eliminated, and only 2 becomes the perfect option for you. And absolutely D is the option. See where the temperate grasslands are. I'm repeatedly saying, I'm repeatedly explaining this temperate grasslands. Don't forget prairies, pampas, clear, steppes in Asia, downs in Australia, velds in South Africa. Some portion you will also have temperate grasslands. Do remember this name, and hence the option 2 becomes the only statement for you. Clear? So try to make a map of this particular like world where you have this temperate grasslands. We'll move into the next question. Consider the following statements about savanna climate. फिर से आ गया यार ये savanna क्या होता है? ट्रॉपिकल ग्रासलैंड होता है. सवाना ट्रॉपिकल ग्रासलैंड होता है. स्टेपी टेम्परेट ग्रासलैंड होता है. डू रिमेंबर, सवाना tropical grassland, steppe temperate grassland. Which is nutritious? Temperate grassland is nutritious. Clear? It is highly nutritious. Clear? So it is highly nutritious in such a sense that it grows very slowly and it is highly nutritious. Do remember this point. It is confined between tropical lines and temperate lines. Is it true? It is characterized by year-round rainfall and high rainfall. Clear? Is it true? So as I have said, does it have year-round, like throughout the year rainfall होगा tropical grassland में? वैसा होगा तो grassland क्यों बनेगा? Like so see, as they are grasslands, they never experience rainfall throughout the year, and hence this option is false. And it is confined between tropical lines and temperate lines. They are not confined between tropical lines and temperate lines. See, this is Tropic of Cancer, this is equators, and this is Tropic of Capricorn. They are confined between equator and tropics. They are confined near to equator and tropics. See, temperate latitude से होता है, like they are not confined between tropics and temperate regions. They are confined between equator lines and tropical lines. Hence, the option which is given, this is false, this is false, and hence neither of these are correct which are given in the options. Let's see, next question. Which of these differentiates savanna and steppes? यार ये सवाना क्या पकड़ के रखा है यार? क्लियर? इतने क्वेश्चन बना रहे सवाना पे इतना क्वेश्चन पूछने के बाद, इतना क्वेश्चन देखने के बाद आप अगर से फिर भी गलती कर दिए ना यूपीएससी प्रीलिम में, 1 या 2 मार्क्स से अगर हट गए ना, तो that is not going to happen. That is the reason why I am repeatedly posting the questions on one particular topic. Try to understand my intention. I am making the question in different ways on one particular concept, so you will easily understand the concept and that fits exactly into the mind. It differentiates. Which differentiates? Clear? Temperate grasslands is longer but much less nutritious than tropical grasslands. Are temperate grasslands less nutritious? They are less nutritious? They are more nutritious. They are more nutritious. This is absolutely wrong. Clear? And hence temperate grasslands are drier and receive less rainfall than savanna. I have said this statement. I have said this statement. वापस याद कर लीजिए, नहीं तो फिर से दोबारा पहले से देख लीजिए पूरा. I have said this statement. Temperate grasslands are drier and receive less rainfall than savannas. Yes, I have said this statement. Savanna receive maximum rainfall, but temperate grasslands में throughout the year rainfall होगा. ठीक है? So this is perfect answer. But let's also check out the next options. Temperate grasslands have scattered trees, where savanna has grasses and mosses. Is this true? Is this differentiating between savanna and steppes? No. Clear. Temperate grasslands are found near coastal regions. Are temperate grasslands found in coastal regions or continental margin? They are found in continental. Savanna are also found in continental. Hence this is absolutely wrong. And B becomes the perfect answer. B becomes the perfect answer for this question. And the last question of the day. Just give me 1 second where I could erase these things. Yeah, thank you. Let's move to the last question of the day. Presence of grasses and shrubs and absence of large trees, and also they are homeland for elephant, zebra, giraffe, snakes, buffaloes. यार इतने सारे आगे ये क्या होगा they are homeland for elephants, giraffes, zebra, snakes, buffaloes. पूरा animals यही पे ही मिल रहा है. ये क्या होता है what is it? What is it? Clear? So presence of grasses कहते, absence of large trees कहते, homeland for elephant, zebra, giraffe, snakes. ये क्या होगा? Obviously desert तो नहीं होगा. Grasses तो मिलेंगे नहीं desert में. Deciduous forestry तो नहीं होगा. Absence of large trees तो here we have trees and steppes and savanna में एक होगा. What are these? They are tropical savanna. Tropical savanna. They are the homeland. They are the homeland for wild animals. They are the homeland for wild animals, and hence Africa, having huge amount of the savanna type of climate, it is called as country of big game. Big game country बोलते हैं इसको, where most of the poaching of wild animals happen. Clear? So option 1 is absolutely true. And you can see in the grasslands how the giraffe is walking perfectly, where the elephant is walking. See, अगर giraffe ये समझ लीजिए tropical evergreen forestry में होगा, इसका height match होगा क्या? Tropical evergreen forestry से no. Can it move very freely? Can the zebra move very freely? Can the elephant move very freely? Can the lion move very freely? Can the tiger move very freely? No. So hence the savanna grasslands are more suitable for the habitat which happens. Clear? So in this way, this tropical savanna which is present, it is absolutely right statement, and this is the wildlife presence happens in savanna region. Done. And hence this is the last question. Hope you have enjoyed this. And if you have enjoyed this, please give a like symbol for this lecture. And also, if you want the continuous notifications, please click on the bell icon and also do subscribe to the Unacademy Studios Race channel. And again, I am repeating about Unacademy Plus. Clear? आप अगर आज से प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो तो 2 साल की पूरा पैकेज ले लीजिए, उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा डिस्काउंट है. और मेरा रिफरल कोड क्या है? मेरा रिफरल कोड होगा VIJAY. ये रिफरल कोड अगर डायरेक्टली यूज किए तो you will get 10% discount on what you are paying. Clear? So try to use this advantage, try to use this code of Vijay and try to get 10% discount on the Unacademy Plus platform, and take the Unacademy Plus platform as a grant access that you can crack civil services. Clear? So again, please do click on the bell option for the notifications. Please give a thumbs up symbol, like symbol, for if you have learned a lot from this lecture, and do subscribe to the Unacademy Studios Race channel. Thank you for watching this lesson. Have an awesome day. Jai Hind.